My name is Donna, and this morning we're going to do a chair workout with weights. Now, if you don't have hand weights at home, you can grab 2 water bottles, and they're perfect size to grip, and you can do bicep curls, shoulder presses, anything else you're going to do. You can hold water bottles. The other apparatus we're going to use today is a soft ball. And if you don't have a soft rubber ball at home, you could grab a small pillow. And a small pillow, we're going to squeeze fingers, we're going to twist. You can twist the pillow with your fingers, you can squeeze it with palms. Most everything we're going to do with the ball, you can do with the small pillow. So we're going to start our workout this morning with a nice warm-up. So take a wide stance with those legs. Bring those hands up and just reach and reach. Stretch and stretch. Reach and reach. Stretch and stretch. Keep this motion going, but press across your body with those hands like you're saying stop and stop. Push and push. Stop and stop. Push and push. And push for 3 and 2 and last time. We're going to bring it to a hamstring curl. So keep those arms nice and straight by your side and kick and kick. I'll turn to the side so you can see what my legs are doing. Kick and kick. Back and back. Warming up the front of those legs, warming up those knees. Bring those feet closer together as you keep this motion going. Bring those feet wider. Keep those feet still, hands on your body, and bring it to a nice, easy squat. It doesn't have to be very big. And remember, when you squat, stick those hips back. So it could be just a little tiny bend. You don't have to go very low. And hold that squat. And come on back up. Bring those legs in, take an inhale, and exhale. Let's bring it to a march. You're going to take those arms and bring those straight arms up and out, up and out. Bring those arms out to the side, hold them there, and bring it to little circles. Switch direction with your circles. Turn those palms so they face the ceiling. Press the air up so those palms touch. Now turn the palms out and push that air down. Push the air up and push it down, up, and down, push and press. Let's do one more like this. And lower, circle those shoulders. Take an inhale and exhale. Let's have a seat in that chair. I'm going to start by picking up those weights. So you can pick up hand weights and hold them, or pick up those water bottles. Either way, we're just going to start by bringing those arms to our side and just curling up and down. Curl. So even if you're using water bottles, when you get to the top of the range of motion, squeeze. So you're not just flinging the arms, you're curling and squeezing that bicep. And squeeze. Squeeze. And squeeze. For 3 and 2 and last time. Bring those weights or water bottles up to shoulder height. We're going to alternate presses towards the ceiling. So press one arm up and then the other. Reach and reach. Reach as high as that arm will let you go. And push. And push. Good morning. I see some of my friends out there. Press. And press. And push. And push. One more with each arm. And relax, bring those weights back down. This time, turn those arms out to the side. We're going to do W's. So we're just going to curl and release. And remember, squeeze that bicep at the top of the range of motion. Squeeze. Let's do 5 more. One more. And relax. Bring those weights to your side and just circle your shoulders. Then circle those wrists. Other direction with those circles. And relax. Let's bring those arms up to goalpost arms. Squeeze those forearms together and open. Squeeze and open. And squeeze. And squeeze. One more squeeze. Hold the arms out. Reach one arm up. Hold it there. Now we're going to lower to the count of 5. So bring it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the other arm up. Hold and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do each arm again. Reach and hold. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other arm. Hold. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those weights down. Place weights or water bottles on those legs and lift one knee up and then the other. Lift and lift. Up and up. So make sure you're using those stomach muscles to lift those legs. You're curling and curling. Curl and curl. Exhale. Exhale. So blow the air out as you lift. Lift for 3 and 2 and last time. Place those legs down. We're going to do everybody's favorite. Tap those toes. Tap the heels. Now tap opposite toe in heel, whether it's left toe and right heel or right heel and left toe. Opposite ones are tapping. And then switch it. I can hear you guys laughing. And relax. Let's bring those weights to waist height. Lead with those elbows as you lift. So when your arms are up here, it's a perfect right angle in that elbow. Everything is parallel to the floor, and bring the arms back down. Lead with those elbows as you lift. And lift. Lift. And lift. Lift and hold. Bring the arms up to the ceiling and back so they're just parallel to the floor. Ceiling and floor. Ceiling and floor. Let's do 2 more. Hold them till they're parallel with the floor. Bring those arms down. Keep the arms next to your body and take those hands side and center. Side and center. One more. Hold them in the center. tiny pulses. Hold and relax. Circle those shoulders. And relax. Let's place those weights on the chair. Grab some water if you want. It's very important to hydrate. Not your weight water, but other water. I've got my water over here. So grab a sip of water. It's very important to keep yourself hydrated. And then come behind that chair. So, you're going to start with those hands on the chair. You're going to work the side of your legs, those abductor muscles. And we're going to lift that leg out to the side and back down. Now, remember that that toe faces forward. You're working the side of the leg. You don't want to turn that toe so it faces the ceiling. You want to look at your feet, they stay parallel, and you're just lifting that leg out to the side and down and lift. So you should feel it in your hip, in the side of your leg. That leg doesn't lift very high. And lift. Lift that leg and hold it. And bring it back down. Let's do the other leg. Lift it. Make sure that foot stays parallel. And lift. And lift. Lift that leg and hold it. And bring it back down. Now we're going to add arms. So we're going to lift opposite arm and leg and lower both. And lift. And lift. So by adding the arms, you're challenging your balance a little bit, and you're also working that brain. This time we're going to lift and hold, and bring it back down. Let's switch sides, adding the arm and lifting. Make sure those stomach muscles are held in tight. And lift. Lift that leg and arm and hold. And relax. And we're going to do some calf raises. So we're going to start by turning those toes out, heels in. I'm going to turn the chair sideways, just so you get a better view. And put my pillow off to the side. So turn those toes out, heels are touching, stomach muscles held in tight, hands on your chair, and just lift the heels off the floor and return them. So I might be looking at you, but you keep your head looking forward. You always want to keep that neck in a nice straight line with your spine. And lift. And lift. One more lift. Hold it this time. And lower those heels. Let's turn those toes in, heels out. And we're going to do the same thing. Lift. And lift. Up. And up, working those calves. Now lift and hold. And lower the heels. Turn those toes forward and just pedal those feet. Stop the pedaling. All right, we're going to do some squats. So bring those feet hip width apart. Hands can be on the chair or on your body. And we're going to squat. So now when you squat, make sure the hips go back and then lower. Because you always want the knees behind your toes. You don't want your knees over your toes. So you're going to come down and up. Squat and lift. And hands can be on that chair. Nice and slow and controlled. Down, 2, up, 2. Down, 2, up, 2. And remember, keep that head looking spine. Let's do 3 more. And last time. Okay, we're going to bring those feet a little bit wider. And bring it to a squat. So squat down and up. Down and up. Let's do 5 more. And last time, bring those feet in. And we're going to bend one knee, keep the foot flexed, and push that foot to the wall behind you, and push. So you're squeezing that glute. Squeezing and squeeze. Push that foot back and hold. And return it to the floor. Other leg, bend the knee, flex the foot, and push. And push. Press. And press. Press back and hold. And return that leg. All right, we're going to do a couple of lunges. So you're going to come close to that chair. Those feet are hip width apart. You're going to take one leg, bring it straight back. So you're up on your toe, on the ball of your foot. That heel is lifted. And then just lunge straight down and up. Down and up. And lunge. Make sure those stomach muscles, those abs are held in tight. And lunge. Let's do one more. Come on up, bring the back foot in. Bring that other leg straight back, and same thing, lunge. And lunge. Down. And down. One more. And come on up, bring that foot back in. All right, we're going to pick up a weight again with just one. So you're going to take one weight in a hand and come over to the side of that chair, keeping the other hand on the chair. We're going to lift the knee that's by the chair with the bicep curl. And just lift. And curl. And curl. So this is as much for your brain as it is for your body. Coordination. Keeping all those neurons in that brain connecting. Lift and hold. Circle your ankle one way, other direction, and return the foot to the floor. Bring that weight up to your shoulder. We're going to lift same side knee as you push the arm up to the ceiling and bring it back down. So press as you lift, and press, and press. This time, press and hold. Bring everything down. Lift up the leg that's by the chair. Place that weight on it. Take the hand on the chair to a fingertip and balance. Maybe place both hands on that weight or on the leg. Return the hand and put the foot down. Let's do everything on the other side of the chair. So transfer the weight to your opposite hand. Hand on that chair. Start with your bicep curl and lifting the leg that's by the chair. And curl. Lift and hold. bring that weight up to shoulder height and press, lifting outside leg. And press. And push. Press and hold. And bring it all down. Lift up the inside leg again. Place the weight on that thigh. Take the hand on the chair to a fingertip and balance. Maybe place both hands on that leg and balance. Return the hand and put that leg down. Let's have a seat in that chair again. I'm going to take a break from the weights. We're going to put these weights down. And you're going to pick up either the ball or your pillow. So, either one. You can do the same thing with the pillow. We're going to place it between those inner thighs. So scoot towards the edge of your chair. Either place a pillow between there and squeeze those inner thighs, or place that ball between there and squeeze and squeeze. Squeeze and hold and release. Now we're going to add hands. So squeeze that ball and hold it, or the pillow, whatever you're squeezing, with that pinky and thumb. Flip that pinky 5 times. Release. Squeeze the ball or pillow. Now the ring finger and thumb flip. And release. Squeeze and do the middle finger. Release. Squeeze and flick that pointer. And release. Squeeze and push, pinky to thumb, thumb to pinky. Release. Squeeze and press, ring finger to thumb. Release. Squeeze and do that middle finger. Release. Squeeze and do the pointer. And release. Circle those wrists up to that ceiling. Switch direction with your circles and bring them all the way back down. And just wiggle those fingers. Let's pick up that ball. So ball or pillow, you can hold it between your hands at chest height. So I'll demonstrate this with the pillow. And the elbows are out. You're just going to squeeze and squeeze. So those hands are squeezing at chest height. You're engaging all those muscles in the center of your chest. And squeeze, 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 squeeze. So you're pausing when you squeeze. Squeeze and pause. Squeeze. Squeeze and hold. And release. Twist that pillow. You're twisting a pillow. Use those fingers to just twist it away from you. Or if you have a ball, use those fingers and twist. And then go the other direction. And relax. Let's put the ball or pillow down and pick up one weight. We're going to bring that arm up. We're going to support the arm with the opposite hand. Bend the elbow and straighten that arm. So the shoulder to the elbow stays still. It's only the elbow to the hand that's moving. And bend and straighten. 5 more. Make sure those stomach muscles are held in tight. You're sitting up nice and straight and tall. And relax. Let's do the other hand. Bring the arm up. Support it with the opposite hand. Bend and straighten. Still sitting up nice and straight and tall. Holding stomach muscles in tight. 5 more. And relax. Let's switch hands again. Now I'm just going to turn towards the side so you can see my back. You're going to place one hand on your thigh, bring that weight down to your ankle. Now you're not rounded, your back is nice and flat, stomach muscles held in, chest is lifted, and just pull that weight up to your ribs and down. Pull and lower, and pull, and pull. Pull up and hold. Straighten that arm and bend the elbow. Straighten and bend. So when you bend that arm, bring the weight just back to your hip. So you're not swinging it, you're straightening and bending. Straighten and bend. This time, straighten that arm and hold. Turn that palm so it faces the ceiling. Untwist, bend, and come on up. Let's go over to the opposite side. Taking your weight, a water bottle in your hand. Bend over, forearm rests on your thigh, back is flat, and pull. And pull. Pull up and hold. Straighten that arm and bend the elbow. Straighten and hold. Turn the palm so it faces the ceiling. Untwist, bend, and come on up. And take an end of the weight in each hand, or if you're using a water bottle, just grab an end in each hand and make big circles. Nice big circles. And then pause and switch the direction of your circles. Relax. Bring that weight up to your chin and just push and push. Stretch and stretch. One more and relax. All right, we're going to work that wrist a little bit. So we're going to rest that forearm on the thigh, place the water bottle or the weight in that palm, and just curl and curl. So the forearm stays still. It's just the wrist and hand that's moving. One more, and relax. Now flip the arm around and lift. Lift and release, and lift. One more, and relax. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So place the weight in that palm, uncurl and curl. One more, and then flip that arm around, relax, and lift, and lift. One more, and relax. All right, let's place both weights or both water bottles on one leg. And just take that leg and step it out to the side and then back to the front. Lift and lift. So nice big steps. So what I'm saying is don't drag it to the side and front. Lift and lift. Four more. more. And relax. Bring a weight or water bottle to each thigh. And we're just going to tap and tap, tap and tap. So tap those heels. Bring those heels to the front. Change it to a toe tap in the front. Tap, tapping toes, tap and tap. Take those toes out to the side. Five more. Let's bring it back to a knee lift. Lift and lift, up and up. Now lift and hold one leg. Lift and hold the other. And relax. Bring those weights to your side, palms facing this time. One arm goes up, and while that one goes down, bring the other one up. Reciprocal hammer curls. Curl and curl. Curl and curl. And curl and curl. And last time, bring those weights down and just circle those shoulders. Circle those wrists. And other direction. And relax. Let's put those weights down. Grab some water. And then we're going to stand up and come behind the chair because we're going to do a quick balancing exercise. So come to the back of that chair and turn to one side, keeping one hand on the chair. Now the foot that's in the back, the leg that's towards the wall in the back, you want to bring that heel to the toe. So you're standing heel toe. And then just lift up on those toes, reaching that arm skyward, and come down on those feet. Lean back, lifting the toes. So you're rocking it forward, lifting heels, and then lifting toes. And you can just bring it up, and you don't have to lift the toes. You can bring it back without lifting toes. Just lift and back, and let's do one more. Now come on up, send one arm up to the ceiling. Either maybe you want to take the hand on the chair just to a fingertip and get your balance. Maybe you'd like to lift the hand off. Or maybe you can extend both arms up to the ceiling. If you'd really like to challenge your balance, lift the heels off the floor and bring them back down. Let's turn completely around and do the same thing on the opposite side. So bring heel to toe. And reach, lifting heels off the floor, coming back, rocking back, lifting the toes. Lift the heels, and lift the toes. Lift the heels, and toes, and let's do one more. Now, come on up, send the arm up to the ceiling. Maybe take the hand on the chair to a fingertip. Maybe lift it off. Maybe send both arms up to the ceiling. And then if you'd like to challenge your balance, lift those heels off the floor and bring them back down. Turn back towards the front. Let's keep the hands on the chair and just walk back to stretch out that spine. So keep a little bend in your knees, push those hips fingertips back. And walk back into that chair. Let's come have a seat on that chair. We're just going to stretch everything out. So lift up one leg, take some ankle circles one way and the other way. And then flex and point that foot. Flex and hold. Place that heel on the floor, hand on your thigh, inhale and exhale. Feeling a stretch in the back of that leg. Come on, back up and bring that foot in. Lift up the other leg and circle that ankle. Other direction. And then flex and point. Flex and hold. Heel on the floor, hand on your thigh. Inhale and exhale. Stretching out the back of that leg. And come on, back up. Let's grasp the back of that chair and lean forward. Nice deep breaths. And relax. Take one arm, bring it across your body and give it a hug with the other hand. And you can hug the forearm, you can hug that arm, the top of it. Just don't grasp your elbow. Nice deep breaths. Make a gentle fist and open that hand wide. Open wide and hold. And let's do the same thing with the other arm. Give it a hug. And make a fist and open wide. Open wide and hold. And relax. Take one hand, tap your shoulder, and gently press that arm back. Let's switch hands. And release. Open the arms wide. Give yourself a hug and drop your chin to your chest. Lift up that head. Now remember which arm is on the bottom because we're going to do this again and switch arms. So bring those elbows overhead. Open the arms wide. And now switch. Bring the other arm to the bottom, giving yourself a hug. And drop your chin to your chest. Lift up that head. Bring those elbows up and open. Circle those shoulders. Take one hand, push it out like you're saying stop. Turn the fingertips towards the floor and gently grasp them, pulling them towards you. Let's do the same thing with the other hand. Push. Turn those fingertips towards the floor. And relax. Grasp the side of the chair with one hand. Reach and bend. Come on up. Other side. Reach and bend. And come on up. Let's go back to that first side. Reach and bend, but then turn towards the floor and reach. front and lift. Other side, reach and bend, turn towards the floor. Back to the front and lift. Drop one ear to your shoulder. Turn your head and look at your shoulder. Let that chin roll to your chest. And lift up your head. Other ear to shoulder. Turn your head and look at that shoulder. Let that chin roll to your chest. And lift up that head. Just take a nice big inhale and exhale. And thank you very much for working out with me this morning. Have a wonderful day.